So 103.1 Florida Man Radio, 3 beers and a real truth with
Joe
and Scott. Beers and donuts, and we got an outstanding guest today. We got Mr. Prince Jones.
Prince Jones. Prince, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Alrighty, so yes, my name is Prince, like the singer. Yes, my parents did that to me.
Can you play
I think it's pretty cool, though. I think it's cool.
Can I answer the number one question I normally get?
Yes.
Alright, so what do I think about these drone sightings that are
Yeah! I was gonna go there.
Like Japan, though.
I just don't know who would spend the time to put together it. Could you imagine putting together an IKEA tiny house?
No.
I can't put together an IKEA table.
I know.
I walk through there and I see the chairs. I'm like, I want that. Like, well, you gotta get. Oh, forget it.
Yeah, forget that. I think they do that so you'll pay them to put it together. I would definitely pay them to put it together because I've tried one time IKEA and I'll never do it again.
So you've been to a store?
No, I haven't been to a store.
Oh yeah, they set their stores up like a maze where you're forced to go from beginning to
the end.
No way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then when you get all the way through, because now you're friggin' hungry as hell, Swedish meatballs at the end.
Yeah, but guess what? If you try to circumvent and go right up to the Swedish meatballs and like the cafeteria, no, you gotta go through the store first.
Yeah, you gotta go through the store. And then you can come out and you end up in the Swedish meatball zone and Swiss chocolate.
I'm
You're
gonna
like,
have to find
oh.
an IKEA somewhere and just make it a day trip.
It's fun.
Atlanta.
Atlanta, is that the closest one?
I think
I think so.
Wow.
Where's Orlando?
Honey, we're going to Atlanta.
Yeah, it's but yeah, it's just you put that damn shit stuff together. And, weighs 9 tons. It's like, man.
Sorry, Jamal.
Every episode. All right.
Every episode, there's a curse.
There's a curse.
I'm gonna sit back and eat some more donuts and get sugared up some more.
This is Florida Man Radio, unfiltered.
Oh, okay.
Right?
That's right.
Sure.
I mean, sure.
So the FAA comes in.
Yeah. Oh. Speaking of FAA, let's go back to our guest over here, Prince.
Prince, you got bail money in case we fly these close to the base?
I do not, but
Matter of
I
fact,
can write a new petition.
he's looking at us going, "What are you talking about? I didn't give you nothing."
Yeah, those are mine.
Those are mine. I have no idea.
Yeah.
No idea. So, how long have you actually been working at doing this here on the Panhandle?
This specific one?
Yeah.
Oh, brand new.
Brand new.
Yeah, I just got started. And that's kind of how I got in touch with Scott. I reached out and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I have this skill set. Can you help?
Yeah. Well,
I want to serve people,
But the smart thing is you asked, right?
Absolutely.
How many people flounder around forever trying to figure out how to do something and then finally they just give it up?
Right, absolutely.
Sounds like half the new realtors out there.
Yeah, when he was in our conference room, we were whiteboarding everything, we got all this stuff, and he's like, why are you guys helping me? Cheryl's like, because you called us. That's what we do,
I would think like travel, tourism, some of these condos that are always up for rent, all these travel companies and stuff like that.
There's so much that you can do with these.
Yeah, there's so much opportunity, I think, right now, especially because drones are, as you mentioned, the New Jersey thing with the drones, they are a highlight. Yeah. That they are something that is in the focus of a lot of people, a lot of businesses, colleges. I mean, could you imagine? Let's just talk Northwest Florida State College.
We have a contact for there.
Yeah, we have a great contact.
We have the contact for there.
The only contact you want for Northwest Florida State College, we can get you to.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I mean,
the president.
They're looking. These places are looking at what is my footprint and where can I expand or where can I sell off?
Yes.
Especially when you start talking about real estate right now. If you own extra land, you've got gold money.
Right.
I mean, I think I mentioned Beulah. Beulah just sold that OLF 8 for $50 million. It's all going to be developed into commercial and residential places, but that company's going to need somebody to be able to scout this out for them. Why couldn't it be you?
Right. Absolutely.
And so that tells me a lot about yourself. You made a phone call and said, help me out. And they stepped up because you connected with the right people.
Absolutely.
And
I really appreciate that as well, Scott. Testament to the values of the
Yep, that's exactly what and that's why we do the show is to help people get to where they're going. So that's cool. So let's go back to this New Jersey and the drone thing.
Let's go back
We'll start there first. So who or what do you think, you mentioned DJIs. Why? Why would they be doing it?
Ooh.
Maybe.
Chinese company. There's a bunch of I would say, conspiracies that are out there. There's a bunch of unknowns. And so even for myself, but definitely, they're a Chinese company.
Surveillance, research.
Fun fact is there's a lot of people who have DJI drones. I don't want to say people, but like nationwide. DOD, everyone else, like, supposed to stop using those. You know, especially like by now. But obviously, they're such a monstrous.
Well, hell, they're turning off TikTok tomorrow. Why would they allow DJI?
Yeah.
You know,
like the one I have, you know, and I showed him when he was at our place. You know, I have like one of the early versions, so mine's not restricted at all. I can fly mine anywhere I want, anytime I want. Like, I can take it over her, I'll probably lose it, but you know. But like the newer ones, you know, the way they're programmed, you know, if you're at a certain area close to an airfield, I mean, it won't even freaking take off.
Yeah.
You know, because you're too close to an active runway and stuff.
Right.
The one I got, I'm like, yeah.
So is it with the drones, now they're being more popular and they're in the airspace and stuff like that, are they kind of like guns? Do they get registered? Is there something that corresponds to each drone to you, or how's that all work?
So as of March of last year, and that's an excellent question, there's something that's called a RFID chip that the FAA mandated that all drones have. And what that allows them to do is pretty much track us. But you gotta understand, as drones has been in the market for how many years now? Just now mandating this, like.
So a lot of people are already under the wire there.
A lot of people are already gonna be under the wire, and unless you establish some sort of radar system or jamming system, which costs money for the city and the government, and there's really no defense other than maybe shutting down your airport or. You know,
right.
Well, they did that not too long ago. I saw that on news. One major airport, a drone came across, and they shut down I think it happened during a football game here recently too. They stopped the football game because there was a drone over the stadium.
I forgot where it was, but it was taken off. It was a commercial job, but it actually freaking hit the drone.
That's
right on the nose. You can see
the
thing. It's just like a little too close to the runway on that one. You know. But yeah, it's just people that know common sense.
So let's shift gears just a little bit. Where was it recently that they were doing a big? I think it was New Year's Eve, or it was a big display of. And the drones started just like falling out of the sky.
Mm-hmm.
What? Any input on that? What you thinking?
Probably some technological issues that's going on there. So we call it It's called commands match reports. I was about to hit you with this military action. There's sometimes where you send a command and it doesn't always match, and it could be due to whatever interference is up there. That's the thing. Swarming is becoming a big thing.
Yeah,
they call that.
Swarming?
Swarming.
Yeah, but that still has its own challenges, as you see, where drones just start becoming, missiles.
I mean, that was amazing. I mean, it was really terrible.
Right.
But amazing to see that many drones in one location
drop,
and then they just start dropping
kamikaze style.
Kind of like fuel tanks coming off jets.
There you go. Knew that one was coming soon.
Would you guys see that now, like places like Universal Studios and also Walt Disney World now, instead of their fireworks, they do drone shows and
they
stuff
do
like
the drone
that.
stuff.
But even like recently at Disney World, they got hacked, and during their drone show, it made an image of Shrek, which is a Universal property.
Right.
So it's just crazy.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, it's crazy out there with technology. So, kudos to you for this and
one that just popped into my mind, thinking of stuffing my face with donuts and talking about king cakes and everything. Are all these Mardi Gras parades coming up? I mean, every freaking city has one,
Well, the Destin Boat Parade for Christmas, didn't they have drones in that too?
Yeah, there's drones out there in that one. I mean, there's just so many things, that you can do with a drone. Like you said, and if you're a good operator, not just somebody to tow up, take a picture.
But that's another thing that just hit me. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't they have, for security purposes, drones, like somebody like yourself who's a pilot and knows how to operate these, live feeds to a central command center for security purposes, right? How many police can they actually reduce if they had eyes in the sky? They had like 4 drones patrolling an area such as the Mardi Gras parade.
Absolutely.
Yeah, or public events and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's, to me, is huge. Those are different avenues that definitely would open a door. I think that's.
This would be able to mount the Hellfires on that.
Yeah.
There's a suspicious car.
Never mind. Press on.